Ranked racing at the enduro level. 90 minutes of the Formula's X17s. This is going to be nuts. The EU event was fairly well populated with some serious aliens in attendance. Oh, I got to turn the game down. This thing to slow down and let me control it a second. There we go. Let's get that sound down to reasonable levels. That's probably a reasonable level, isn't it? Quiet myself down because I got a little loud last week. There we go. So, I don't know if the turnout's going to be that great tonight. Everybody's pretty well kind of, you know, thinking 90 minutes in this thing that's takes such severe concentration to drive. I did a few laps the other night and was suitably impressed with the speed and the handling of these cars. It's just incredible. The grip, the downforce. You know, I've driven this in the GT4s and some of the other entry-level cars, and the speeds you can take corners in these things on this track, just incredible. Just incredible. So, 90 minutes. The EU racers were doing, the alien EU racer, who's actually racing from Malaysia, was doing a 1:13 as his best time. Best time I saw on the bronze server in the EU was a 1:16 and 1:17. Some of you say in range you did a high 1:17. I saw I see is doing a 1:18 here. It's about concentration. I think everybody can get by if they want with one stop, full fuel, 4 tires, and get the race done. It's more about from what I saw, not connecting with the other racers and staying away from the curbs and the corners to not upset your balance, etc. Right now there are 7 people in the server, with 4 of them having set a lap so far in practice. And let's see, just still setting up all my stuff here. What's the event info box say? It says Imola Grand Prix. Imola. La. Take your pick. Potato, tomato. Let's go the whole thing off. Let's see if the track map works. Nope. Track map does not work. Not at this point anyway. Nope. Blanks out. Okay, so what you can't see here is Nyasha Moore is out on the track setting a lap. She is racing from the Atlantic time zone. From, I can't remember whether she's from New Brunswick or Newfoundland or Nova Scotia. One of those provinces up there in Canada. Hello, Vajasaji. God, I hope that's an Indian name. Even your VRPs, I tell you. You just love me for my free VRP. .168. He dropped the time a little bit. Who's in front of him there? Is that Lysorek? Who was in front of him? Somebody off track there. Kick it back to the auto director, let it decide who to watch here. So far, with only 7 racers, this is going to be clean. And what I mean by clean is there's just not going to be a lot of traffic to deal with. And because there's only 7 racers at this point, it means that having to watch out for everybody else isn't going to be as much of an issue as it might be in a lot of other races when you've got 20, 30 of these things out there. With less than a dozen, it's going to make the racing pretty clean. Or it should make the racing pretty clean. Egg. Why do you say you bet the race never happens? You think everybody's going to get cold feet and run away scared before it starts? What I'm surprised is that we don't have more folks with the Brazilian or Caribbean flags flying. We got Jose Torres. That's about it. Moore is from Barbados. I thought she was from the Atlantic. Maybe she's from Barbados for a long time. So what the fuck? I know. I can say the F word now. We're like 10 minutes into the broadcast. If you say it in like the first 4 or 5 minutes, the YouTube algorithm picks up on it. It says, no. We might have more people in the chat watching it than we'll have racing at this rate. Okay, Range Rover. It said, I had a thought if I fancied another 90 minutes of this. Came up with, hell no. 2 stops, softs, short fuel on both stints. You'll thank me, the mediums are horrible. There you go. Oh, picked up number 8. Gaston Garcia. Gaston. Argentina, but Gaston's like a French name, isn't it? I don't care. Just good, glad to see somebody else in there. Got 6 minutes and 20 seconds left of practice. I think it's 20 minutes qualifying. I don't remember. I had to track all this stuff. To be honest, I have not been driving off lately. The arthritis in my hands has been freaking killing me, making it very much non-pleasant to race. Which sucks. I gave it about a 2-3 day break, and then I raced a little bit on Monday and Tuesday, and yeah, it's hurt. I'm gonna try. It could be more about the vibrations of the wheel than the gripping, but I'm not sure. So we'll find out. That mirror giving you such a good view towards the back. Barbados. Yeah, haven't been to Barbados. My mother and father went there a couple of times. Back in the 60s. Very much a cool place to be. I'm betting that the fastest driver wins. That's what I'd bet. Yeah, that's what I'm betting. Chat passing on that they kind of stop tires and splash dash. I've really enjoyed this track in the past with various cars. There's really only that one nasty chicane there. This gets you to slow down a bit, but there's a lot of on the throttle. Yeah, 90 minutes is a lot of time in the car. These things take such hyper concentration. Just blows me away how fast you can take these things. Whereas with some of the other normal race cars, these cars are quite strong to switch to somebody else. So I think that same thing with Wow, you can just see how much more speed he's getting. That's pretty impressive that is that personal that quickly. Oh yeah. 1 minute left in practice. Oh, we lost somebody. We're back down to 7. Well, hell, that makes the odds of the podium pretty damn good. 40% chance of getting a podium. Did I say there was going to be a raffle? Yeah, we should go check that out. That's things up, you know. Just give me VRP. It's just, you know, greedy fucks. AA code for 500 RaceRoom VRP raffle has started for viewers. Please use exclamation point VRP to enter the raffle. Drawing will take place at the end of the race. You must be present to win, and you have to join our Discord and send me a private message to collect your winnings, which will be a code for 500 VRP that you enter into the RaceRoom system to collect. So there. And if we get 25 or more viewers, then we've got that special raffle in the background that for extra surprise prize. But I'm not expecting much. So much for practice and on to qualifying. Okay, the raffle software, I am proud to report, is actually functioning and doing what it's supposed to do, which is good, now that I figured out how to make it behave. And the streaming software is behaving. Good. Put that away. And if you're subscribed to the channel and you enter the VRP code, you get 2 entries instead of 1. It says you get 1 ticket, but trust me, you do get 2. It's just, yeah. Honest. It's honest, you do. I need some water. I put cinnamon in my coffee tonight. A little bit of cinnamon in with the grounds. Maybe even like a half a teaspoon spread over the top of the grounds. And it did a nice thing to the decaf with a sprinkle of caffeinated coffee. Not back. Why sitting there watching just him? I don't know. Makes no sense. I've switched it to Ciao. Eventually, anyway. Of the 246 Racing Group. Yeah. These talk like Germans in all the movies, yeah. Only 3 times set so far. And Yasha's only 2.8 off the pace. That's not so bad, actually. Better than I do. Better than I would do. Jared, you bastard. You're not racing tonight, eh? That's my other really shitty accent. You're a chicken shit, yeah. Yar. Get in there, Streamlabs. That's a good one. Get in there, Lewis. Oh. Well, I had the J&J shot in the arm 2.5 weeks ago, so I'm legal to not infect anybody else, or actually I'm legal to not get infected. I could still, apparently you can still infect other people, so. Chris will win again. You think so? There's no Chris in this race, so I don't know who you're talking about there. That makes no sense. Tried to get a plug in for our broadcast tonight at the end of the European broadcast today, but they didn't pick up on that and say, hey, you know, if you're up at 2 in the morning, you can watch the or if you want to screw off at work over there in Oz, New Zealand, you can, just tell your boss you don't feel so well and stay home and watch the race. I could start up the heist software. There's a gambling software. I stripped it all back because, damn, it wasn't working right. And so I got rid of all the extras. You know, there's a notification for new subscriber widget that runs in there. Gosh, more, decent time. That's a 1:19.8 is a doable time. A hell of a lot better than I think I could do, that's for sure. 1:19.7, excuse me. Jeff, let me just jump into this at the last minute, Lacey. Also, Ensbury, same damn thing. I don't think he got much practice in this week. Very demanding track, and if you're up against some high-end drivers, the thing is, well, don't want to say this the wrong way, but you know, the big bad scary drivers. Oh, we had someone quit. The big bad scary drivers haven't shown up to this race. There's a great, man, yeah, we're missing a lot of different people in this race that could be here, but scary car track choice for people, I think, is what I've seen. Basically, everybody is pretty much like, oh, 90 minutes. I've never driven them a lot. It takes hours of practice to not kill yourself. And other good people will show up and are really bad and ruin other people's races. Yep. Chris isn't going to win the VRP because he's still outlawed. He's already won once, and he can't win for 60 days. And I even think we've been doing this for 60 days. Not in the dark? What do you mean, Jared, not in the dark? Did your hotel lose power? Got a time on the board there. Lysoric is taking the lead at a 1:18.259, and Ensbury is right behind with a 1:18.432. So basically 200s back. And Masha Moore at 1:19.7, and then Patterson 1:21.08, Jeff Lacey 1:21.3, and Brian Ingles, who we're watching now, at 1:22.8. Although he might come across slightly faster, but we'll see. I don't know if he's got enough time to get to the line. Yeah, he does. He does. Just ran over the dog's toe. Oh, there. I think that doggy's got a tick on him. Oh, no, it's a scab. Or is it a tick? No, that's a tick. All right, we got it. All right, there's your results. Qualifying. Be sure to join us at in the RaceRoom Discord if you haven't already. Of course, this will be going back up online once it's done broadcasting. It'll be online, so people will be able to watch it. So some of what I say is aimed at them. All right. All right, out, out. Move, doggy. You want to go out? No, she does. All right. So the race is going to start here in a minute, and I expect it to be a clean race because there's only 6 of them. And because there's only 6 people and 90 minutes of racing, I don't anticipate things getting ugly at the start. They could. Everybody kind of knows each other here, too, so it's not like it's a bunch of strangers driving. And 90 minutes. So pretty much half of these people will be guaranteed a podium. Hell, one of them doesn't, you know, 4 of them don't even have to finish, and one of them will still get a podium. And they're off. Play the trumpets. All right, Ensbury out for quick leads, followed by Sorek. Yasha Moore in 3rd. So yeah, I think this will string right out. And we will see people spreading out like they would have been in the order that they were in qualifying. I think we'll see some of that, and I think we'll also probably see a situation where 1 or 2 of the leaders will, you know, push it, go off track, and have to come back up through the ranks. But we'll see. Also, this first lap or 2 will be interesting in terms of everybody's going to get their tires and their brakes warmed up. Funny enough, Wysorek and Lacey are both on hard tires, and look who just went off in the corner. I can't even imagine why they're on hard tires unless they're going for a no change. Which, wow, man, there's somebody else off. I'm not sure who that was. That Brian Ingalls, I think that was. Or might have been Patterson or Sora. Hard to tell. Tire choice, according to those that ran it already today in New Zealand, is to go with the softs. And it looks like, yeah, Lacey's doing okay on his hards in 3rd place. As soon as I said that, is that him that went off? No, that was Ingles that went off. So Jeff is now fully in 3rd place. Now Miasha Moore is in 3rd place, fighting out with Ingles. What the hell's going on there? Well, now she's off. Yikes. Where'd she go? Down there. What the hell was that all about? The software was showing me things that didn't look right there. All right, Ensbury out with a 4.5-second lead. Interesting. Yeah, hard tires. I gotta think they just weren't paying attention. I mean, I suppose you could go for the no tire change strat and go hards and go the distance on hard tires, but man, I just can't imagine how much speed you're gonna lose running hards through these corners at the speeds that you want to run them. Let's see. All right, behave. I'm gonna go walk it up. suffered some damage. He must have. Because we know he went off, and my guess is that he got some suspension damage. Because he should be being, as you say, he should be faster. But he's a little faster than Yasha at this point. But let's see. This is a tall guy. I thought we just kind of spent a little time going up through the ranks, watching each driver. Yasha's in last place at this point, 5 seconds back on White Zurich, who is himself 2.5 seconds back from Sean Patterson. He'll take a couple of laps with John. Because why not? Nothing else is happening. Brian Ingles is still a 1.5 seconds back from Jeff Lacey. If he gets closer, I'll switch to that. Everybody's pretty consistent in their lap times at this point. Although Edsbury's last lap was 1.5 seconds down on his other laps, so something happened to him recently. Whether he had it off or a bobble. Doesn't take much to lose 1.5 seconds. Love this cockpit view, that mirror right there. I like that. I wonder if we switched to this changes. Yeah, I'd say John has damage somewhere because he's lost time on Sean Patterson too. He's like 2.5 seconds back. Now he's 3.6 seconds back. So I imagine he's going to ride it out to get some damage. The system says he doesn't have damage, but that's, you know, it's not always accurate. Brian Ingles. He's been about 1 to 2 seconds behind Jeff Lacey here for the last 5-10 minutes. 15 minutes down in the race. Open pit. They do have to pit just because they're going to want to pit, but I think they have to pit because of gas. I think you could go one run on the tires. I don't know if that's going to work. It might work for Jeff Lacey. Well, I don't know. Put it this way, he's 20 seconds behind. Jeff Lacey's 20 seconds behind Ensbury can get in and out of the pits in 13 seconds with the tires. So even if Lacey just does fuel, he's got a lot of ground to catch up. We'll see. We'll see. Angles is reeling in Lacey. Slowly but surely. But at this pace, he's going to have to. I smell a pass coming.
Ja, es ist passing, ja.
Again, with 90 minutes, you know, as long as this race is, you know, Ingles can just sit behind Lacey all damn day long. I mean, he's sitting on third place. He's on the podium. What's he got to lose? Ensbury has stretched his lead out to 22 seconds or so it'll be interesting to see if that continues. Yeah, he's got, wow, that was tight. Good racing, everybody behaved. I was just about to say that Ingles is doing about 4/10 of a lap faster on that last lap, so he's got the speed. He's got a half to 1 second per lap advantage on Lacey. If Lacey's out of the way. Again, he can bide his time. At this point, he knows he's faster, so it's just waiting for the right time. Yep, Yasha Moore is running roughly low 122s. Wysora right now is also running mid 122s. Patterson, his last lap was invalid, so I don't know. Ingles is running 121s. Hyde 121s. Jeff is Y21 121s. And Theodore is running 121.5 or better. This is a situation that always is challenging for me, having somebody that I know is faster on my tail. I'm getting better at it. I haven't driven much in the last week. The last few races, I was much better at, as the crew chief would say, ignore that fucker in the mirror, which I did. And here we go. Yeah, that was going to happen. That was going to happen. Now, can Ingles make up ground on Ensbury? Because those two fighting resulted in Ensbury gaining 4 additional seconds on those two. I think this is where you're going to see that Lacey's choice of hard tires is just really going to cause him issues. Look at the gap that Ingles is pulling out on him already. You know, he's got a 1 second gap already, and it's growing. And I don't think there's anything Lacey can do about it. His hard tires just can't stick. Now, as the softs start to get a little goopy here at about what? We've been running on them almost 20 minutes. So in about another 10 to 15 minutes, those softs are going to start getting greasy as hell. Whereas the hards will, you know, they'll be just, you know, being same crappy tires that he were to begin with. We'll see. We'll see. So yeah, the number to watch is that 26.7 up there on the leaderboard, and see if that starts coming down as Lacey tries to gain. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'm surprised Ingles has fallen back that far already, 2 seconds. But Lacey has proven himself in the past to be full of surprises when it comes to I'll just jump in the car with no practice and just go out and race. Yeah, we haven't seen Mr. Damien, I don't know this track much around lately. All right, who hasn't liked the video, damn it? I've liked it. Twice. Once is me and once is North America RaceRoom, and we still only have 5 likes. What's wrong with you people? Put the doobie down and click the like button. Put the doobie down, doobie doo down, down. Yeah, Lacey hasn't made up any time on Ensbury. He's still sitting right there. Things are pretty much staying the same down in the basement. You got your top 3 and you got your bottom 3. Actually, Sean Patterson is gaining time on the pack up ahead of him, but he's still 12 seconds back. Historic. Let's watch him for a bit and see if we can't pick up if he's got damage. Rear wing shot. Show up in this camera faster than it will anywhere else. Yeah, everything looks straight in this car. Tire, toe ends. Doesn't go whack out. Right front might be towed out a bit. Could be hard to tell. Close enough. Twin 12. Challenge Lacey again. He's caught right up with him, which is interesting. Notice that Ensbury has increased his lead to almost 30 seconds now. There. Oh, is that some tire touching? Hard to tell. Good shot. Ooh, that was some tire touching. And they both ate a little gravel and a bounce off the wall. Now, boys, see what happens when you get all excited? Ingalls into the dirt. And if he gets back on the track and gets going, he'll save his position there. Maybe one for the stewards? Who knows? Hard to tell. I didn't get a good look at it. Racing incident. Beer. I like beer. Makes me a jolly good fellow. I like beer. Sometimes it makes me feel mellow. Makes me feel mellow. I like beer. Sean Patterson must have had some kind of an incident. He was in front of John Weissmark, and now he's back with Weissmark. I assume because of the difference there that Sean had an incident, got somewhat knocked off track. Oh, ouch. Off again. Yeah, that hurts. That hurts. And that opens up the door for Miasha. She's now only a second and a half back from Scott. Gaining on him a little bit. Yeah, he threw that corner really wide. Now I've gone through periods where it's like, all right, fine, I'll cut the corner and take the penalty because otherwise I'm going to lose too much time. Ensbury's now got a 35-second lead over Lacey. He's just screaming out there. Got him within her reach there. Oh man, he really caught that corner good. He got a really good exit on that, and she didn't. Gained like a full second on that move. Oh. Gave it to her. Didn't give her an off track for that. There's crap about keeping it within the white lines, but yet you can be over on the curve. Just keep the white line over on the other side of the curve, though. Yeah, she got rattled somehow. Let's see. Actually, she just did a 122 forward. I think he did a mid. No, actually, she's 3/10 faster on that lap, on that one lap than he was. But you can see that he stretched to a 2.4 lead. Interesting. Company Zacarias, you lucky dog, you received 1 ticket. I code for 500 RaceRoom VRP raffle is going to be going on for viewers to use the exclamation VRP to enter. The raffle will take place at the end of the race and you must be present to win. If you are not here, you're not gonna win. If you've won in the last 60 days, go home and can't win this time. Why does this go well with what's happened recently there, Mr. Koenigsegg RS? This is the only race going on at the moment. Everything else is spread out. Ensbury added another 2 seconds to his lead. So unless he really screws up, he's looking pretty good. We've got 30 minutes of this 90-minute race gone. We're a third of the way through. She caught some time back on that one. I think if Miasha, yeah, see, and again, I think if she bides her time, keeps the pressure on, she can take advantage of any mistake he makes. We'll see. Again, if anything more interesting pops up, I will switch to it. If you have a desperate need to watch somebody else drive around the track and say something, I can switch to that. because like we've only got 6 people to watch. He's Koenigsegg RS is like very bad Russian accent. It's like the Russian accents you would hear on televisions in the 70s, you know. Oh, well. Interesting. Mr. Patterson in the pit. Mr. Patterson in the pit. Yeah. And again, they haven't got the race set up such that it's in the race software so that it picks up that a mandatory pit stop has been made or not made. But there's only 6 people here. Oh, Ensbury just did something. Yeah, he just had a spin out. We'll see if he recovers from that easily. But, okay, so we've only got 6 people to look out for here. And Sean has been in and out of the pits. Why would... I suppose he could be looking at... I don't know, maybe he's working some strange strategy. He's back onto softs. I think he only had time to fuel. Maybe he was going with, oh, well, back out on cold tires. He's just, he's really put himself behind the ball of 8ness. Okay, Ensbury lost a good 12 seconds with that goober he did. So let's go check up on him. See what the hell happened there. Again, 90 minutes of fairly intense concentration. These things don't give you much time to relax. And they are hyper twitchy. Oh, and he's dashing into the pit. Interesting. Okay. Well, let's see. He's also lost more time to Jeff Lacey. And he stops. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, boom. So about 13 seconds is fueling tires. So let's see what we've got going on here. So he's coming out about 10 seconds behind, and oh, wow. Interesting. Back on the softs. And he's got 13 seconds to make up to get back to first place, 14, 15 seconds. But considering in the last 30 minutes, he gained 30 seconds to 35 seconds on the rest of the crew, that should be quite doable. And obviously he's going for a 2-stop strategy. Although he could have filled up and tires. We'll see. We'll see. So that puts Lacey in the lead for now. Oh, I took the timer down. I was doing the, I'll put it all back up so you can see. There. All better. Where is it? Ding. La. 53 minutes and 44 seconds left in the race. Lots and lots and lots of time. type in exclamation VRP as many times as you want. It's only going to get you one entry, and it doesn't change your odds. Although tonight the odds are exceptionally good, given there's only like 5 or 6 entries. I was going to say Patterson had some sort of issue there. It showed him either going off track or something of that nature. That's why I jumped back to him. Oh, there you go. Is that Ingles in the pit? That is Ingles in the pit. And that's glug, 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 glug. And we should see the car go up in the air. Yasha Moore just passed Brian Ingles to gain 4th place. Brian is falling back really bad. Something's not right there. Oh, duh. Being stupid is in the pit. Brain fart, brain fart. Okay, so now Ensbury has got 10, 11 seconds to make up to get up to behind Lacey. And again, Jeff hasn't pit, so, you know, and maybe he's not going to. I'm seeing exclamation points for Ingles and Scott Patterson, meaning that they both did off tracks. Yeah, Ingles has got work to do now. Yeah, Ensbury is out on cold tires. So it's going to take him a bit to, a lap or two to get things warmed up. That last lap was a 1:21.6. Obviously, you know, cold tires. Yeah, cold tires. Wonder if these F1 cars had like a PTP. What is a PTP? Yeah, dash and spectate doesn't work. What I'd really like is that if you could take a replay and pump it through this software so that you could do this in hindsight, so that you could be in a race, then broadcast the race from the replay. And then save it, put it out on U-Face that way. Okay, so now we should start seeing Ensbury gain some time on Jeff Lacey. Lacey's last lap was a 1:21. I kind of expect Ensbury's laps to be in the 1:20s once he gets the tires warmed up again. Push to pass, yeah. I believe they do have DRS in this. I'm not sure. I can't remember. Yeah, Jared, it does. It looks like he's going for the one-stopper. He's also on hard tires, which kind of surprises me. I mean, the mediums would make it, I think, but we'll see. It really depends on the lap times here in about the next 5 minutes. Yeah, so there you go. Ensbury's last lap was a 120.2, 8/10 of a second better than Jeff Lacey's 121.09. So, or basically a 121.1. It's almost 9/10 of a second there difference. So for every lap that goes by, Ensbury's going to be gaining close to a second on Lacey, and that's 12 laps. That's, you know, that's only 15 minutes. That's 18 minutes. So for every 30 minutes, Ensbury is 20 seconds faster than Lacey, and I just don't think it's going to make a difference. Lacey's going to have to do a pit here. That's going to cost him that 13 seconds. Although he could splash and dash in what, 7-8 seconds, and keep with the tires. But man, if I was Lacey at this point, I think I'd do a splash and dash and jump to soft tires. But even then, you know, if he pits right, oh, see, that's not going to help Ensbury. Stop that. It's the second off in that general location that he's at. Yeah, I don't think Lacey can do it. And I'm wondering if medium tires would have given him enough grip to go with just one set of tires, one stop. Now we'll see. Yeah, who knows how RaceRoom decides to put these things together. They make enough changes so that they can't get, you know, a copyright slap from somebody for copying, you know, et cetera, et cetera. So, hard telling. I know they were quite something to drive the other day. You know, do the picture run to get a picture for the thumbnail for the YouTube site. Wow. Fast, you know, that typical F1, you know, banging up, down through the gears like crazy. Who goes there?
How's it going, Jason?
Oh, it goes good. It goes good. Hi, Scott. Are you watching?
I'm just jumping into the stream now.
I don't want to say it's been boring, but yeah, there's not much going on. The drama at this point is that everybody but Wysorek and Lacey have pit. And it looks like these two are on hard tires going for a one-stop strategy, which, I don't know. We'll see. We had 8 in qualifying at one point, but 2 of them ran away. Run away! Run away!
Yeah, it's too bad that they dropped off like that. I was hoping to see a couple more racers in there, but that's a pretty daunting 90-minute race.
Well, that's what I was talking about at the beginning of the broadcast, was that basically the general talk was that these things are really intimidating. They take a lot of concentration, and to maintain that concentration for 90 minutes is tough. And you know, to do justice to it, people really wanted to be able to get more practice in, and I think timing-wise, just for whatever reason, a lot of people weren't able to get practice in this week. So I think that affected some of it too.
Right.
I did. I'm saying just before you joined, I did a bunch of laps a couple of days ago to get the thumbnail. And, whew, man, I really enjoyed driving. And this track at these cars are a really good match.
Yeah, no, it's a fun time. Like I cracked a 120 point like 1 maybe, or the 120 like 0.
You'd be in it with that.
It would be fun, but at the same time, that's me pushing myself to the limit in a car that I have no setup and no track time on, hopping in with guys who can really fly around here.
Well, you know, and not to diss on anybody that's in this race, but we're missing a lot of the better drivers tonight. You know, there's a lot of Hispanic names I'm missing, and just a lot of, you know, where's Damien? I'd love to see him back in it because he's just so fucking good.
Oh, DeGrasse?
Yeah.
He's a very quick driver. I mean, these guys, none of these guys are slouches at driving, I would say.
What I compare it to is the aliens that won the gold race, running 113s and 114s.
Yeah, but these guys like live on their rigs.
Right. Well, they live on the regs, and they are the best of the best. So the best of the best that we have, you know, is basically about bronze level, which is that they're pretty good, a hell of a lot better than I am. But compared,
Well,
to
let me say that.
So what I've been watching here is, ooh, Lacey screwed up.
Yeah,
that's going to cost him. That is going to cost. I missed what happened. Did you see it?
He put it in the gravel twice, once in the chicane and once in the chicane.
All right, so here's the thing. The hard tires are bad to begin with.
Yeah.
Now he's got it. Ensbury was 15 seconds back. The thing is Ensbury is pulling half to 3/4 to 1 second a lap faster. Ensbury's on the softs, Lacey's on the hards.
Yeah, and if Lacey has shredded tires, he's going to be really hurting too.
Yeah, no, and Lacey just pit. So, okay. So now Ensbury's back out in the lead. Let's jump on and see what Lacey's doing. Come on, faster, computer, faster.
Hopefully he doesn't get a drive-through or something foolish.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The tire. Well, I'm watching, waiting for the car to go up in the air. Yeah, okay, so he's doing tires and fuel. And he's back out. Now it's about a 13, 14 second, and he's switched to mediums.
Yep.
Interesting. But he's coming out of the pits, and he's going to be 25, 30 seconds behind the leader. But Ensbury's got another stop to make because he's on a 2-stop strategy. So Ensbury is going to lose 13 seconds in the stop itself, plus the entry and exit time. 20, 30 seconds is what it takes to get in and out.
Does Wysork have a...
Wysork has also not been in the pit and is on hard tires.
So he's got a pit as well.
Yeah, because there's no, you can't do a full run. You have to stop for fuel. And you can see right there his tires are getting squirrely.
Yeah.
So even though, why would you? I got to think that the people that put the hards on made a mistake.
Yeah, they may have just not paid attention to the chat. Everyone's saying that the wheels don't fall off.
So yeah, I expect him in the pits here shortly, but we'll see. So to go in a recap, I guess, what we've got 36 minutes left. Sean Patterson started somewhere in the back, the middle of the pack. He's had a couple of offs into the gravel on that corner in particular. Come on, computer. Switch. Come on, switch.
He's probably having problems with the arrow if he's gone off then.
Go. Yeah, yeah. And he was in and out of the pit early, I believe, for an incident. Or no, Wysork was in and out of the pit because of damage. I think that's what it was. So anyway, Sean started about mid-pack, but he's had a couple incidents that's put him back. Yeah, Miasha has done pretty good. She's had a couple of incidents herself, but her lap times have been...
She's hanging on the lead lap with the likes of Wysork and Ensbury. That's pretty quick.
There you go. Yeah, exactly. And I mean, she hasn't been terrible. she hasn't been stellar, but she hasn't been terrible. So she's been staying with it. Ingles has been up and down. He's been all over the goddamn place. He's been racing really well, but he's been all over. And then Lacey with his hard, now medium tires, was leading for a bit. There was only a couple of incidents that I've seen, and I think one of them was early on with Wysorek and somebody else, and it may have been Wysorek and Patterson, I'm not sure. And it was, you know, I caught it so quick, it almost looked racing. It was on that lap corner right there, too, where they kind of connected, and both ended up in the gravel. So Wysorek is, yeah, he's due for a pit here in a second. And Ensbury basically got out to, initially had a 15-second lead and built that up to more than 30-second lead in the first part of the race. Did his first pit stop, came back out in like second or first place, and now it's back up in first. Lacey just did a 120.7 on his warmed up mediums. Wysorek is doing 121.1, about 4/10 slower. And Ensbury is a 119.7 on his softs. You know, full second lap faster than Lacey. So Lacey is not going to catch him at that rate, right? You know, but Ensbury's got a pit. That's going to cost him 30 seconds. But even still, when he comes back out, he's still a second lap faster because he's on the softs.
Right.
I mean, saying, and that's saying, you know, driving is good, which it isn't. You know, gotta make some sort of comparison. Got to talk about something.
Well, I think the thing, like for me, like these cars, yeah, the huge power, yeah, there's huge downforce. The only thing is to me is you get penalized so bad for touching another driver with your aero kit that you become uncompetitive. Whereas with the 10 tops, you can give a little bit, and you can also stay close. But the biggest thing is like the net code. If you got somebody with like a 300 ping beside you, you're one second you're 4 feet away, the next second you're wheel to wheel, and then you're back 4 feet away, and you don't know if you actually touched or not. You don't know where they are. You have a best guess of where you're driving against these guys, and at 300 kilometers an hour, it's a little unnerving, I think.
Yeah. Just a touch, yes. So who did Ensbury just pass that? Was that Miasha?
Ensbury is coming up on
Just passed somebody.
Patterson. Moore is only 27 seconds behind the lead, so there's no way he caught her.
The dog just let out one of those. I'm tired.
I need to go.
Grumpy and.
I need to go outside.
No, she's been out. She wants attention. Times it's 10:20. She probably wants to go upstairs to bed. But I have to lead her over the bottom of the stairs and let her know it's okay, or she won't go up.
Oh, gotcha. My biggest dog's like that. She wants something, but she'll wait for you to open the door or something. She won't like force her way through.
This one is just. She's long-haired shepherd crossed with a chow, so she has this aloofness about her where she'll come over and go, "Hey," and go, "You want to go out?" She doesn't react. "Do you want a cookie?" Doesn't react.
Right.
You know, "What do you want?" Doesn't react. Help me out here. Sometimes, if you're clever, she'll look at what she wants. She'll sit there. "Do you want to go out?" She won't react, but then she'll kind of look outside. Like, okay, well, all right. Yeah, that dual timing thing can be a pain in the ass because right now, right, it's showing great. We're watching Jeff, and we're kind of watching him chase. Whoops, we were watching Jeff. Here, watch this. Click. there. Now we're watching Jeff, and we see that he's, Jeff Lacey's in second position, and he's 37 seconds back from Ensbury.
Yep.
Which is great. But if we do,
Theo.
if we look backwards, it doesn't. Here's the situation. Here we go. So we watch Ingles, right? We click on him, and we watch to Ingles racing Lacey, right? Which is good.
Yeah.
There's Brian Ingles. Wait a minute. No, I'm sorry. Hang on. We got to go back one more. Lysoric. Hello, computer. Okay, so now we're watching Lysoric, who was chasing Ingles. But if I look out the back of Ingles to Lysoric, right, now it's showing me that Ingles is chasing Jeff Lacey. And I don't really give a shit about Lacey. I care about the guy behind him.
Right.
But the software isn't clever enough to go, oh, he's looking out the back. Let's show him the car behind.
Right.
But it's free software.
Yep. Can't complain for over free. It doesn't work like that, right?
Yeah, not really. So Ensbury's got to have a stop in here quick. Let's see, 28 minutes left. He is in the window of when he's going to need to stop. Not this lap then. But again, he's got a 36-second lead. So he should be able to get in and out of the pits and have a lead on Lacey. Oh, this is great. Lacey's last lap, a 120.441. Ensbury's last lap, a 120.444. 3 1,000ths of a second difference between the two of them. And it's even more interesting because Lacey's on the mediums. And Ensbury's on moderately worn out softs.
Right.
Oh, Lacey just did 120.3.
So those tires are making a huge difference.
Yeah. Lysoric is now breathing down Lacey's neck. He's only... Hello, come on, change. Ingles is breathing down Lysoric's neck. Come on. Switch, computer, switch. Uh-oh. Oh, boy, that sucks. You know what that means? This means that Ingles got disconnected.
He just dropped off the face of the earth?
Yep. This is
his time is starting to jump a little.
GoPro, be a hero.
Yep, that's awful.
That sucks because he was doing really well. He was right on. He was just about to pass Lysoric up. Ensbury's in the pit. Okay. There we go. Let's get the TV on Lacey. Let's see if Ensbury can get out of the pit in time. Here we go.
I like those brake rotors are spinning. The ductwork for the brakes are spinning on Ingles' car.
Comes Lacey down towards the end of there is Ensbury coming out. Okay. Well, we've got a race now, at least. This ought to be really interesting. That was a that turned Ensbury's last lap into a 134.7. So that he lost more time than that, but it's interesting. They didn't get in and out of the pits in 14 seconds. He had a 25-30 second lead there.
Right.
He was behind 1.2 seconds, so that whole thing cost him about 35-36 seconds. Interesting. Yeah, I guess what Ensbury has to watch out for, he did it the last time out on fresh tires, is he spun out and lost it in a corner. I'm just going to shut up.
Well, I mean, to lose it on this track is...
Are you watching the stream? Are you watching the stream?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. 2, 3, reason I say I'm just going to shut up is that you're now watching why the reason I'm just going to shut up. Because here we go. Here it is. Here it is. Oh, I think right about now in the stream, you're going to see that I was talking about
into the gravel.
How with cold tires he might. Oops.
It happens. This track is like just an absolute behemoth, though. They've had to make so many changes to it because of how dangerous some of the corners got.
Too much speed into some of the corners, causing.
Well, Tamburello's where, oh man, Arian Senna went in, and that's the reason there's that chicane there now. It's because on the other side of that wall there's a river. They can't build that track out anymore for run out, so he's got nowhere. Like, you don't know where to go. But they were on the fence for so long about changing that, and it was like that was the nail in the coffin, if you will, for fixing it.
So Lacey's got 5 seconds on Ensbury with 24 minutes left, and if Ensbury can get back up to a half a second per lap, if he can, he's got the time to get back.
Yep. And that chicane at the top of the hill, I think it's called, oh geez, is it Variante Alta? The one at the top of the hill. It used to be like really, really bad. Like if you had a normal car and tried to drive over it, you get stuck on the curb, and like they're hitting this with Formula 1 cars, and they're like, oh, why is it damaging the car so bad?
Because the curb is tearing the shit out of it.
Well, yeah, the cars have 4 centimeters of ground clearance, and this thing's 8 inches tall.
Ensbury hasn't put in a valid lap here recently, so it's hard to tell how he's doing. I mean, it shows that he's 4.5 back, but Lacey just did a 120.2, which is quick.
Right.
Yay! He stayed out of the gravel. Ensbury's coming down across the line with a 120.6. So he's 0.2 faster than Lacey's last lap. And he's only really one and a half laps out on his tires, so let's see. Oh, Wysorik's in 3rd place, 12 seconds back. He might get up there to challenge second. We'll see. Nyasha Moore is 34 seconds back from that. Oh, Sean Patterson is in the pit, maybe? Yeah. Okay. So Nyasha Moore is way back, 34 seconds back from Wysorik. So she's pretty much out of the podium status, that's for sure. She'd have to gain 40, 50 seconds in order to get podium. But, you know, Wysorik could have a wipeout and she would just inherit 3rd place. So, and for that matter, Lacey or Ensbury could wipe out and, blow the engine in the race.
Yeah, we could have a pit stop accident or something crazy.
Yeah. Lose it in the corner and, pound the suspension's gone. It doesn't take much to hit the, you hit the wheel in the right place in the wall and one of these and they're gone. Okay, well, that's not good for Ensbury. Lacey's last lap was a 120.16 and Ensbury's was a 120.9, so 88 tenths of a second back. That ain't going to get him there. He's going to have to puch harder. Of course, he sees the timer on his screen, too. He sees where he is in relation to Lacey.
If he's running, if he's running any sort of HUD, yeah.
Oh, he is. He is. He knows where he is.
No, it's great driving from Jeff Lacey. I'm very happy for him.
Yeah, he's another. He's on the Damien level. Of, well, just do it. See what happens. It's like, hey,
and he's gone.
20 minutes left. Yeah, Lacey stretching his lead, 6.3 seconds now.
Do you see any aero damage on Insbury's car?
Nope. It all looks pretty clean. No, I'm thinking he's only three laps out from his tires.
Right.
So he may still be getting them scrubbed in. But I'm just kind of, yeah. Again, Lacey was a 120.0 on mediums, and Ensbury was a 120.8 on his softs. So again, he lost another 0.8 of a second there. He kind of afford that, man. In fact, Wysorek is catching up. He just did a 119.9. So if Ensbury's not careful, Wysorek's going to take second place from him. John Patterson is now 3 laps down. I'm going to assume he had another incident because he was just 2 laps down or 1 lap down, and now he's 3 laps down. We'll assume that he had another off and did some damage and repaired. Yeah, I wouldn't even dare be in this race. No way.
I too have no business being behind the wheel of one of those things without some practice.
The Friday fun race this week is, I think they just put it up yesterday, Scirocco's at Sonoma. So you have the Scirocco and the Sonoma track. It's our Friday night event. Let's see what kind of audience that gets. I don't own the Scirocco myself, so I won't be racing that. So I may just broadcast record it and upload it overnight for Saturday. And then Saturday night, we are, hello, I don't have the Saturday night event picked yet. Come on, guys. Theo lost his internet yesterday, a day and a half ago. They're redoing some wiring, and so he has no real internet at his house at the moment. So he's a bit behind in terms of, oh, that's right, too. We don't, the events that we would be doing on Saturday don't come out until tomorrow morning. So we can't say what we're going to do, even though we get advance notice of what the tracks and cars will be next week, so we can have some input back into what may or may not happen, or, you know, we get to say, well, you know, we'd rather have this race than that race. You're gone, you're back.
Yeah, my audio cut out on me.
And interesting.
Yeah, it's not exactly what I was looking for.
So Saturday nights now we're doing the race with the Owls New Zealand.
The Aussies. That's been good fun. Those guys are a great bunch, and you know what? If there's any sort of issue, they immediately own up to it, and they're quick to say, you know, hey man, like, I'm sorry about that. They're not ones to just lead the race and, you know, try to hide behind a different name or something.
Yeah. Okay, Wysorek is now within 7 seconds of Ensbury, and Ensbury is within 7 seconds of Lacey. But we got 16 minutes left. It could happen. Lacey could screw up. All he has to do is just fart on the corner.
Well, hopefully he doesn't do that in the car. There's no real air movement in there, I don't think.
What? It's an open cockpit, dude.
I mean his sim.
Yeah. Now they say one of the worst parts of driving these things is the fucking howl from the intake next to your head.
I could believe it.
Yeah.
Like having a sport bike and the wind coming over top of the helmet is enough noise. I can imagine having the engine whining right behind you. I mean, they wear some pretty high performance ear pro.
Yeah, so they're probably not.
Yeah,
but still, there's a pressure wave there to deal with too.
Oh, absolutely. But they're like they have accelerometers in their earplugs to measure head movement during the race. Like that's insane. It's a size. It's like half the size of a grain of rice, and it picks up full 3-dimensional accelerations of their head.
I used to love standing up on the bike, riding, leaning forward, so that I didn't even have the bike in my peripheral vision. That's pretty cool. Used to have a Triumph, 2006 Triumph Tiger 955. So it kind of looked like a dual sport, but it was a big pig.
Yep.
Like the BMWs look like a dual sport, but they're not really. This was
I've got a Bandit 1200 Sport Touring.
There you go.
It's not a bike. I bought it. I bought it 6 years ago, and I'm probably never going to upgrade. It's more than enough bike for me.
Tell you what, I don't want another leader bike. It's way more power than you need for a bike. I mean, it's great fun, but I was, you always flat spot your rear, because you just can't help yourself. And I read this great report, and I tried to find it again, but I think maybe that they took it down. Continental Tire guy, one of their science guys, said, look, if you're flat spotting your tire, it's one reason and one reason only. Your right wrist. You have such a small contact patch, and these, 1,000 cc's is just, it overcomes. If you avoided hard starts, your tires would last much, much, much longer.
Oh yeah. Yep.
And it was true.
Yeah.
I'm hoping
you find it very quickly.
Yeah, I'm hoping to find late this year some sort of I want to put it on the back of an RV as the dinghy car, runabout. But I want a bike that weighs less than about 400 pounds, but has large tires, large diameter tires. A moped just doesn't, their tires are too small for any sort of gravel road work. But
yeah,
I want to be able to just go run errands, do reconnoitering down dirt roads and shit, before I drive the RV down there and that kind of stuff. So there's not a lot of, I needed a 125 to a 300 cc bike with some carry ability. Just over there in the Asia area, they can put 8 people on a moped. All right, 12 minutes left. I predict we're looking at the 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, provided there's no disaster.
Yeah,
I'm going to depart.
Yep.
At this juncture, it was good talking with you, Jason, and hopefully this race doesn't have any last lap shenanigans.
Yeah.
And
right,
I'll see you on the track.
All right, man. See ya. So yeah, Lacey's sitting, just did a 120.3. Wysorik's been putting in 119s. Said he's been gaining on Ensbury, but I don't think there's enough time. Plus, once he actually gets to Ensbury, if he does, he's got to get by him. After the gallant effort of actually staying with it, we'll get into 4th place and probably will get some points out of this. But she's just, 49, 50 seconds back. Scott's still in it, has had some rough times with pit stop and incidents. Yeah, so back up to Wysorik. He's, man. 50 seconds back. I don't think he can make it up. He is doing almost a second a lap faster than Ensbury at this point. There we go. Ensbury just did a 120.3 against Lacey's 120.2, but it's not going to be enough. So Lacey's one-stop hard medium strategy looks to be have win. I'm impressed. I would not have predicted 10 minutes left. 7 laps. As a comparison, in the gold race, the winner won 71 laps. We're looking at about 66 laps here. So huge difference. I saw it now 4 seconds back. Yeah, you got your display up in front of you. You're going 4 seconds back, 9 minutes left. I've got to get a half a second. He's doing the math in his head, trying. Can I do it? Yeah. Oh, wow. And he just put in another lap at 119.6 versus Edsbury's 120.4, 120.5. You can now see it. Of course, that works the other way around. If you're in Edsbury's position, you're looking at the clock, you can see that Wysorek was 5, 6, 7 seconds back. Now he's 4 seconds back. When you get to the straight, he'll be able to look in his mirror and see him back there. Yeah. Close, 2.5, 2.6. Yeah, that's just. Yeah, if you're Edsbury at this point, the pucker factor is starting to grow a bit. You're just hoping Wysorek goes off or has a problem or doesn't spin out anything. Help! Okay, that last 7 laps, Wysorek was 119.8 and Edsbury's lap was invalid, so don't know what he did. I guess looking at it that he's gained a bit. Seconds back still. So Edsbury's holding it back there. Lacey's continuing to gain time, so unless Lacey screws up, he's got first in the bag. Yeah, Wysorek seems to be pushing real hard. He gets a split off there. But back down to 1.62. Oh, how's chat doing? I haven't paid much attention to this. Reeling him in, but I don't know. I'm going to guess even if he manages to catch it, he's not going to get by him. We'll see, because he is certainly breathing down his neck now. The lead is very much rubber banding at this point. Each have their faster points, but it looks like Edsbury is faster than him in some places, but that it is the other way around in other places. So But again, they've been at it 90 minutes. Okay, that last 2 laps, Vysorek was 119.7, Ensbury was 120.4, 5/10 back. So 4.5 minutes left. Vysorek's got enough time to do it. Tense, I would say. Yeah, see how much better of a shot Ensbury gets out of that corner. Not as much there, but again, just slightly better exit. Looks like, who are they coming up on? Lacey must have screwed up. He's now only 10 seconds ahead. And Vysorek is only a half second back. We got 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. That's a lap and a half. Wow. You switch to this view, I get a better shot at the pass when it comes, if it comes. Hup, hup. Uh-oh. Oh, man, ouch, 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 ouch. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Oh, that's gotta hurt. He was right there. He had him, and now it's gone. Oh, and Ensbury's gotta lose it too. Oh, shit, look at that. Ensbury is now, who's he coming at? He must be coming up on, like, Sean. Yeah, Sean. Okay. Well. Damn, Ensbury. Oh, man, Vysorek is kicking himself. He had him. He would have had him. He was gaining on him. So now, I guess if, as long as Ensbury doesn't have issues getting by Patterson, as long as Patterson doesn't inadvertently slow down Ensbury as he comes by. Yeah, no, he's got Vysorek lost 3 seconds, but he's gained some back again. All right, so Patterson got right the hell out of the way there. Great move on his part. But there's only so much you can do to get out of the way in a corner. And he did okay there. Holy crap. Vysorek is on the run. We got 1 lap. We got 1:44. Feel the tension. Man, what a ride. Yeah, I don't think he can do it. He's 2 seconds back. If Ensbury screws up, he'll have him, but I just don't think that's going to happen. Wow, you know what? We're going to get another lap in. So we've got 1 more lap to maybe see something develop. We'll see. Because they'll be across the line with like 30, 40 seconds left. No, I don't think there was contact there. I think Vysorek just lost it. I think he lost it. We'll see. We could always go look at the replay. I got this one song running through my head for the last week. Old Brown Shoe. Lennon. Look it up. It's a good song. All right, here we go. Vysorek's been able to make it to a 3/4 of a second back, but it just... Again, he could try hard enough to lose it, and he wouldn't lose anything because he's got a 60-second lead on Myasha Moore, so he could always get back on the track. But it's just there it is. I think what we're going to see is Lacey coming across the line here. Yeah, Lacey's across the line, first place. Come on, switch, and there they are. Oh! Ansbury second, Wysorek third. That was a hell of a race for those two. Good job on both of those guys. Myasha Moore is going to take a bit to finish. She's is on the same lap still, so 67 laps versus the gold. The gold racers got 4 more laps in over that 90-minute period. That's how much faster they were. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Yep, Myasha Moore. I don't think Patterson's going to have enough time to finish up, and I think he just dropped out. And we will watch Myasha come across the line because, by God, she made it. Again, I don't know if I'd make it, I seriously don't think I would. I'd have so many incident points. I'd crash out and spin out, and I'd destroy my suspension. Here she comes across the line, as Jenzer would say. Yeah, Sean just, I don't know whether he must have wiped out and got booted into the pits. So that's the race. Lacey first, Ensbury second, Wysorek is in third, and Myasha Moore picks up 4th place. As soon as the race actually officially... I love watching that. As soon as the race officially ends, we'll jump over to... oh, you know what? We're not friends with anybody that did that, are we? No. The broadcast account doesn't know anybody that it can go see. All right, well then, what we have to do then is go over here and go over to the stream software. We can get there from here. There we go. All right, close entries. Entries are closed for the raffle. We will pick the winner. Drum roll, please. Koenigsegg RS is the winner. Wait a minute, did you win before? I don't remember. Reply to me in chat. No, you've been waiting all this time to win money so you could buy shit, so all right. Yeah, Riot. Go ahead and Koenigsegg RS. I'm in the Discord. Send me a message, and I will get you your code because you are a winner. Woo! Aren't you excited? Try to control yourself, would you? So there we are. We're back to this menu, and there's nothing I can show you from here that would be very exciting. So that's it for the stream for tonight. Have a good time. Come join us for the fun race on Friday or the Oz New Zealand race on Saturday night. And that's it from me. I'm out of here. This is Elo. Have a good night. We'll talk to you later. We will talk to you later. Now, Koenigsegg, look me up in chat.